What a privilege and honor to be among all these amazing people, and what a great speaker, Aaron and Jason. And my little speech would be about invite mindset. One of the foundation of really growing a group is have an invite mindset. And my goal today is to share with you a couple maybe different perspective on that. So my first question to you is, raise your hand if you are mad and upset with the person that introduced you to Trustegrity. Wow, I don't see anybody mad. Great. Raise your hand if you're grateful to the person they invited you to Trustegrity. Awesome. That means that really they did you a good deed by inviting you and exposing you to this platform. So the other question I have for you is, raise your hand if you received any good connection or even business from a visitor that another member in your group brought. Okay, less hands, but still some nice amount. So that means when somebody invite an individual to your group, they really gives an opportunity to grow our network. It doesn't mean direct business, it's just growing our network. So by inviting someone, what I'm telling you without actually saying that I trust you and I'm willing to expose my network for you and give you the opportunity to expand your network. So this is a way for me to demonstrate that I appreciate you and I value you. So my next question to you would be, when you are talking to someone and you want to invite them, what is the only goal you should have at that conversation? And open the mic and tell me what you think. What is the only goal you should have when you're talking to somebody, inviting them to visit your group? And not all together?
Hey, Sam, Eugene.
Yes.
I would just say it's a chance for them to meet other great people that are like-minded. And you like it, you don't, but you'll miss out if you don't attend.
So my question was, what is your goal when you invite that person? What is your goal?
A chance for them to meet the other people in the group.
Okay, great. What else? Anybody else?
See if there's anything you can do to help them. Either yourself or anybody else in your group can help them.
Okay, if there's an opportunity to help them, to collaborate with them, great. What else?
Sure.
My goal is just to have them show up.
Thank you. I was looking for that.
That's it.
That's it. I have no other goal. I just want them to be there. Because all what you said not going to happen if they're not going to be there. So our mindset only has to be is from this conversation for you to show up. That's it, nothing else. So in order to do that, we really need to put ourselves in their shoes, right? Because as you know, I don't care who you are. Most of us are listening to the same radio station, and you know what it is, WIIFM. What's in it for me? So when you're talking to someone, they're looking at you and saying, okay, what's in it for me? Why should I come? And they don't care that you love each other. They don't care that you did a lot of business. They don't care how wonderful the people are. They're looking at you and say, okay, if I'm going to take time for my busy schedule, especially if you're talking to an executive, the time is of the essence for them. Well, why should I come? What's in it for me? And I think if you understand how to present it to that person, then showing up would not be a challenge. Because let's face it, raise your hand if you invited somebody who did not show up. We all had, right? So why didn't they show up? Maybe our relationship wasn't as strong as I thought it was, but the bottom line was they didn't think there's a value for them to show up. Because if you would have told them, look, you're going to meet Warren Buffett or Bill Gates, do you think they will not show up? Of course they will. So they make up their mind that maybe it's not worth my time to be there. So with the mindset of invite, when we're very clear of what we're trying to achieve, A, it's for them to be there. B, we need to approach it from their perspective and not our perspective. And to tell them what's in it for them. However, we don't want to be salesy. It's not like you can promise them huge connection. I will always find out, first of all, the person I'm going to invite, I already have some sort of a relationship with them. I probably know their background. It's not a stranger. And I probably know somebody in the group who could be a good connection for them. So instead of me talking on the group, I will talk about Tim Turner, and say, look, you need to meet this individual. He's an amazing individual who is helping all these people, and he's doing so much good for the community. And I know that you have the same passion in yourself to help others, and I would really like you to connect with him. Let me invite you so you can have an opportunity to meet him in person. Now, it's not about business. It's not about collaboration. It's about something they have a passion together. One of the things that you may not know about me, I'm a biker. I'm a real biker. This is just my uniform. So if you tell me that you want me to meet somebody who is a biker, yeah, I want to meet with them. I want to talk about bikes, scuba diving and bike. Those are my two passions. So right away, I have a different approach. So what we need to know is to put ourselves in the other person's shoes and to make sure that there is a value for them. Then the next step should be is tell Tim, hey, Tim, I spoke to Joe. The two of you have a lot in common. Would you mind dropping him an email or so, looking forward to him coming to the chapter, to the group? Now there are two people he's going to let down if he's not going to show up. Me and Tim that I said I'm going to connect with him. So now he may have better motivation to show up. Again, I think what we need to do is really understand that we are doing them a favor, because none of you was upset with the person that introduced them to the platform. As a matter of fact, you're probably grateful to them. Wouldn't it be great if somebody would be grateful to you that you exposed them to this platform, to this? They may not know about it. They may not know, especially in today's economy, in the new reality that's coming up, because once all this epidemic is going to be over, we're going to have new reality. It's not going to be the old reality. It's going to be a new reality, and people have to adapt to it. And you know what I love about what David said about being a hero. Wouldn't it be great if you be a hero and you just bring one person? So I will tie it into what Aaron said. You know, have a simple goal of inviting one close friend or a business colleague or somebody you know to expose them to the opportunity. We're not telling them to join. We're not telling them to do any business. All we say is just come and meet my fellow members. These are my inner circle people. These are people I know and trust. These are people that I feel comfortable to be among them. Why not allow them to have the same opportunity as you? Now, the next question that I have, I'm going to ask you a question. Whose job is to grow your business? Whose job? Yours. Yours, absolutely. So what are you doing to invite somebody to grow your power team, the power group? Because if you know about a category of business that is not right now in your group that can help you grow your own business, wouldn't it be great if you be selfish, invite that category, and the rest of your members would enjoy that by bringing another person into the group, you're not only helping yourself to grow your business, but also helping the others. So one of the things that I want to leave you with, because I'm coming towards the end of my time, is often people tell me, listen, I don't know where to find. I approach all my circle of people that are in this category of business, and none of them want to come. And I say, great. Well, where would I find the rest of them? I'm not going to open Yellow Pages, right? I'm not going to look at the ads. So here's a simple thing that I practice and practice it very well. It's a sentence that I add with everyone that I'm talking to, a simple sentence. Before I hang up, before we finish our conversation, can you recommend a good, fill the blank, whatever that, before we finish our conversation, can you recommend a good, fill that blank, whatever the category is. If you do it consistently for a week, you'll be amazed how many names you're going to get. And probably you're going to get the same name more than once. Now, you're not opening yellow pages. Somebody recommends them. So I will go to, to Charlie and say, hey, Charlie, I'm calling you because I was looking for somebody in your profession. I asked around, and guess what? You came very highly recommended. 3 people recommended you. Now, Charlie doesn't know me, right? Is this a cold call? No, it's not a cold call because somebody, and I will tell him why. I spoke to Joe, and they all recommend you must be very good at what you do. The reason why I'm calling you, I'm trying to expand my network with your category because there is a synergy between our business. Would you mind if we have a conversation? And now you can take them. I can go to any city and I open virgin territories of countries and build network by using this simple technique. I didn't know people, I knew a few people, but they knew other people. And that's how they introduced me to people. So before I hang out with you, before we finish the conversation, can you recommend? And it's amazing how you can find any profession anywhere. And I leave you with that philosophy. If you don't ask, you don't get. Nobody gonna come to you, walk in front of you, say, I see you looking for a guest to your chapter. Can I be your guest? Doesn't happen. So if you don't ask, you don't get. And coupled with that is you cannot lose what you don't have. If somebody tell you, I'm not interested, have you lost them? No, you didn't have them in the first place. So if you don't ask, you don't get, and you can't lose what you don't have. Thank you.